Hey guys, Wesley Gray here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I just got back from Possum Kingdom Lake a few days ago and I want to take you through my tournament. I'm going to do a video for day one, a video for day two. So this is the day one video. I'm just going to talk real quick about what I fished with, how I caught those fish, and then the kind of rods and lures that I used. And if you have any questions, let me know. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you like my video. So let's get into it. I caught all of my fish. This is my bag of bones from the tournament. On day one, pretty much all of my fish came on one of these right here, which is a X-Zone 11-inch blitz worm in black and blue flake. So I went through all of the bags of these that I had. I caught some fish on some other colors, you know, some green pumpkin. I used some hog hunter baits, like a brush hog style bait, a little bit here and there in the same color. Didn't get bit quite as much on those. One thing that I noticed where I was fishing was that there were a ton of snakes. I know. There's lots of rocks on the bank, like riprap, big giant rocks around this kind of culvert area that I fished. And anytime you would cast up on and get close to those rocks and kind of scoot it down in the water, I'd have a snake chasing my bait. So I put that worm on and just immediately started catching, you know, pretty good sized fish. I caught nice fish in practice on day one. I didn't find the size that I was looking for. Made a couple of mistakes that kind of cost me some time, and you'll see that later on in the video. But I predominantly caught all of my fish on that blitz worm. I caught a couple of fish on a wacky worm, missed a couple of fish on a wacky worm. But yeah, so my rod that I used is this Dobbins Champion XP DC 703C. It's a 7-foot, medium heavy fast action rod. It's, you know, just amazing. So that's what I caught them all on. All right, so we'll get into it. Here comes the video.
Yes! Stay untangled from all the things. Yo, you cannot make that crap up. Oh yeah. Okay. God, I love fishing. This is so much fun. Oh. Fucking minute. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? Oh my god, what was that? I shouldn't say so many bad words. Oh my god. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna lose that fish. That's 5 alive, baby. Numero 5. Oh my god, thank you, baby Jesus. Thank you, baby Jesus. It's a decent one, too. You are one hunchback looking fish. Okay. Alright.
Well, guys, that's it. That's the video. I got my limit on day one at about 10:15, 10:20 or so, and decided that it'd be a great idea to make a midday move and pack up all of my stuff, go from the north end of the lake down to the south end of the lake, and fish at Bluff Creek Marina, where I'd been hearing about all these big giant fish that everybody had been catching in practice. I didn't get the opportunity to practice there, but, you know, I figured, well, I can be back in the water by 11:15. It's lines out, you know, around 2 o'clock. So I've got plenty of time, right? Wrong. I was wrong. Went down there, launched, you know, got a couple of bites. You know, the water is crystal clear down there. The water I was fishing in up in the north end of the lake was, you know, pretty muddy compared to the rest of PK. So, you know, I think I got like a handful of bites. I caught one like 12 1/4 inch fish. So it didn't even cull for me. When what I should have done is I should have stayed up on the north end of the lake where I was and fished in those 2 spots that I fished in the morning a little bit longer and culled up some of those smaller fish, and I would have had a better limit on day one. So I ended day one and, you know, down around 70th some odd place, I think. But so stay tuned for day 2 because day 2 goes a little bit better. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you out there.